What's up, guys? We are 6 weeks and 2 days out, and we got a lot of flexible challenges today. So number one, the scale is broken, so can't track my weight. Gotta order a new one, but kind of just YOLOing it up until that is fixed. And today is my anniversary, so we're going for a big dinner. So the refeed is gonna happen today instead of Saturday. So that'll be fun. I mean, obviously I'm gonna eat a shit ton of sushi, but gotta keep it flexible. Contest prep is not perfect. Little guy sunbathing. Second last day ever in the office. So we gotta go sit in a chair for 8 hours. Hard to get my steps, that's why I walked this morning, but getting paid, so gonna try and walk around every hour or something, get some steps in, and try not to eat a lot because I'm going to a sushi buffet later. So trying to save my calories, really just protein up until then. Boy dinner fasting. Alright, we got the full cheat day, just fiesta buffet meal. So I had some pork gyozas and crab rangoons, and then also a California roll. Had some shrimp steak chicken hibachi, Philadelphia roll, shrimp tempura, Hawaiian roll, dynamite roll, finished off mermaid roll, finished off with ice cream, and I forgot to record half. I'm gonna ship you back. I'm gonna ship you back. It is Friday now, day after the refeed. Sushi was very good. Not like a typical refeed because I didn't have a ton of carbs. It's pretty average. It was 250, maybe 275 grams of carbs. So nothing special, but enjoyed the meal. A little mental de-stress. Got some fats in from the sushi, tasted great. But back on the diet today, obviously, gotta get at it. I have there's a club at my school. It's UB Strength and Power, and they're doing a bodybuilding show. So I'm gonna use it as a practice for posing. Basically posing on the stage without looking at myself, get used to it, practice it. So that is next week. So I'm gonna carb deplete pretty hard from now for a week, and then try out a little mini peak week as well for a couple days. I'm gonna deplete first and then carb load for 2 or 3 days. So that will help me test out my peaking, so I'm not just YOLOing it on my first show. And yeah, today is push day. Just finished up my classes, so I'm gonna get after that. There's Kitty in the window. And I got this snack box thing delivered to me, and I was looking for something high carb. We got this thing, cookies and cream Rice Krispie treat. It's 60 grams of carbs. So I think I'm gonna eat this, stim-free pre-workout, and get after it. On the way to the gym now. Forgot to mention, I bought more stim-free pre-workout, but this time, Blue Res. Shit's gas. I am NutriCost's #1 fan and customer. Alright, another voiceover coming at you for push day. Switched up to Larson press now instead of normal bench because I don't know why. I always feel better stretch, whatnot. Huge Larson press PR. I haven't done this in a while. Probably, I think 10 months ago, almost a year, I was doing this, and I maxed at 215 for 9 maybe, and then just no practice, banged out 225 for 8. Easy. Well, maybe not easy. Last one was definitely a grinder, 0-1 RIR, but it was really good. I enjoyed it. I'm definitely going to keep it in. Follow this up. This is kind of my assistance lift, whatever. Chest dips. Did 2 to 3. I think I did 2 sets of these. 8 to 12 reps. I get nice and low at the bottom. Deep stretch on the pec. Love this shit. Just gotta make sure to keep your head and body forward, or else it can become very tricep. But very safe, I'd say, to fail at. I think I fell at the end of this, and you can even make it more kind of tricep dip towards the end. Try and, yeah, there we are. And then we got the overhead extensions, favorite tricep movement by far. Hits the long head like nothing else. We're getting up there with this. I got to do a little ab crunch to get it down off the cable, and make sure to keep my elbows kind of pointed so I get a deep stretch when I go back behind my head. And yeah, it just feels really good. Give it a little cheat, like bring my shoulders up, bring my torso, just to get it started, but for the most part, pretty strict, and do partials when I fail as much as I can. There we are. And finally, finish it off with lateral raises for the side delts. I think I did these like 12 to 20, like 4 sets or something. I love this machine. I stand kind of a little further back, so my arm's in front of me in whatever they call the scapular plane or whatnot. And I just bang them out. This first set looked pretty easy. It didn't slow down towards the end. But the sets after this, they fall off real fast for me. And reps get slower. I'll hit some partials where I look like a bird flapping around. Just gets the side delts burning real good. I love these. And finally, finish it off with some steps. I've been doing 20 to 30 minutes. Alright, for the posing, I don't notice noticeable changes from last week, but I'm also off a lot of sodium from that sushi meal, all the soy sauce and whatnot. Poses are getting better. Definitely the side is looking better. Just gotta twist a little more for the obliques. My back poses just always look good. I don't really know. My other side relaxed is a little uneven for some reason compared to the other one. I gotta fix that. But abs are looking good on it. This pose always looks goofy on me. I have no clue how to fix it. I've tried to do the leg thing, make it more classic. No idea. Side chest is looking good. Bring that shoulder back. The hamstrings are coming in, pushing them against the knee. There's another good pose for me. Just got to make sure I get the hamstrings in and crank my hands back for the biceps. Same thing, side chest here. Hams looking good. Looks a little uneven compared to the other one. And then abs and thighs has been looking better. Vacuum, and then I like to let it out, step forward, and crunch it down. And then this might be my new favorite classic physique pose, just the one. It is a beautiful day out in Buffalo, a rarity. So I'm gonna go tan actually, try and get a base layer or something for my shows. But we're gonna do a Ninja Creamy because I really want it right now and not my chicken or rice. This is Fairlife Rise Cinnamon Protein Powder, and I'm gonna top it with some mini Oreos. And it sounds very good. So I'm gonna whip this up, I'll show you the finished product. This is it before doing anything. So if your Ninja Creamy ever looks like just dry, crumbly, like kind of like sawdust, you gotta add a little dash of milk and then hit it with a respin, and it turns out perfect. This could have used like a little more of milk because it looks a little crumbly, but I can't wait long enough. So then when you want to add your mix-ins, you want to dig a little hole down the middle of it, and I like to give it a taste because why not? Gas. And then have a slightly sad amount of Oreos to put down the middle. Those will get a little crunched up and spun around. But I'm not complaining because usually I don't have any add-ins. Then we give this one more spin on mixin', and it shall be done. Finished product looks absolutely gas. About 70 grams of protein, 450-ish calories, and I don't even know what I'd call it, like cookies and cinnamon cookies and cream, something like that, but it's amazing. Also, not doing it today because I have the Oreos for some crunch, but I was looking for low calorie crunch. Had no idea what to put in because like Oreos aren't the best for you. Recommendation, ice cream cups. They're like 15, 20 calories per thing, and you can either put the ice cream in it, mix them in, gives you a little crunch for not very many calories. Perfect for your creamies. All right, here's the vision. I'm prepping one of the Ninja Creamy for tomorrow. I'm thinking like banana, like chocolate peanut butter type of thing with this stuff. So we'll see how that turns out. Time to tan. tanning and podcast anabolic right now. Kitty cat looking at me in the window, watching me tan. I'm coming to get you. You're gonna come outside. Got a cat on the motherfucking leash. And he's ready to go. He's ready to boogie. Slow down. Go explore. Do something. That's not eating grass. Stop eating the grass. You're gonna puke. Goofy ass cat. Look like you don't belong out here. Outdoor cat eating the grass. Definitely not gonna throw it up in an hour. Prairie cat eating all the grass. Very hungry for some reason after my creamy, which usually fills me up, but very hungry after that and tanning. It's been like less than 2 hours, but we're gonna have potatoes and ground beef. Top it with some hot sauce because we are low on calories for the sauces today, and I'm gonna eat it early and then deal with the consequences later. One more meal though, so it shouldn't be too bad. I have my first practice show in a week. So you know what that means? I'm gonna shave to make sure my muscles look good, treat it as a real fake peak week. So we got the GE scale unboxing. Let's see. Okay, looks very sleek, very nice. Whoa, I thought that was the bottom. Oh, these are for the body fat thing. That's rechargeable. Pretty sick. I'll give it a whirl. Let you guys know how it is. Just finished up some meetings and eating. Now I'm gonna get my steps in for the rest of the day. Get to 10K. Call it a day. What's up, guys? It is now Saturday. Kind of forgot to vlog the rest of Friday, but it is what it is. Didn't do much. Played some video games and ate a meal, chicken and broccoli. So it is Saturday now. I slept pretty good. It's like 7 a.m. right now, 7:30. Slept pretty good, but my allergies are going crazy. My nose is dripping and stuffed, and it's awful. Happens every May, but gotta deal with it. I'm out getting a walk because it's actually pretty nice out. It's kind of like the calm before the storm right now. It's supposed to rain all day, but it's like very peaceful out right now. So I'm gonna get my steps in. I have pull day later today. Probably gonna eat breakfast and then like lunch and then go hit pull. And I don't know what else I'm doing the rest of the day, but that's the game plan. Forgot to mention the GE Smart Scale, pretty cool. It has an app and it just like auto records your weight when the app's open and you step on it. So that's cool. Don't have to manually input it, and it records the body fat. Obviously it's like wrong and accurate, whatever, but if it's consistent you can still see progress. This morning it was like 182, said 14.7%, which I think is a bit high, but as long as it's accurate we can see changes. Killing some time pre-gym, pre my second meal. League of Legends. What an unfortunate sight. Found a little half natty lighting while I'm getting ready for the gym. Little chest ripple. Lighting and like sodium water bloating play such an impact when you're prepping. Like my mood swings from like here to here to here based on if I'm in bad lighting, sodiumed up. Like sometimes I want to change my whole diet and training and stuff, and I really just gotta wait it out like a week and it all normalizes, averages out. Feeling a little fatigued, sore, tired today. Probably just because it's early, but we're gonna go with some bucked up Jimin juice. Only 100 milligrams, so shouldn't be cracked out of my mind. But hopefully will give me a good workout. not bad. Pretty average flavor.
2 voiceovers in 1 week. All right, here we go. We hit pull day. We got some neutral grip pull-ups, 2 to 3 sets of 6 to 8 reps. These are feeling great. They always feel good when you lose weight. I mean, I add on weight to make it even, but they just feel good. I go chest to bar, full ROM. Feels amazing on my lats. I neutral grip it, doesn't hurt my wrist, doesn't hurt anything. My favorite pull movement. Then we got these seated cable rows. These have been a new staple lately. I use the neutral grip. This was the mag grip just because they had it, but there's like another, just like a silver normal one. And I make sure I'm reaching real far out in front and then pulling my elbows down and back to feel the lats. And I try and only use my arms till my hands are about at my knees, and then I move my torso because that helps me get the lat activation at first before I do any lower back business on these rows. And then these are also good for partials. Just yank it as much as you can. Yeah. Incline curls, still a staple. Love it. Trying to build that bicep peak. I've noticed I need to keep my arms, like, not twist them, like keep them supinated the whole time. And I feel a way better stretch in my bicep, and I go like out to the sides. I don't think it really matters where you put them, but whatever feels good, and this feels good for me. And I make sure I go all the way down at the bottom, or else I'm cheating my biceps stretch out. Make sure I almost feel like my tricep lock out at the bottom. You can kind of see it. And I still hitting PRs on everything. Nice grinder here for a PR, but new weight, new reps. Love to see it. And then finally, face pulls, classic. Love these. I mean, they hit the rear delts, they build the upper back. I've been trying to like kind of pin, I don't know how to describe it, like keep my shoulders tucked back and not let them go so far forward on the way down. This prevents it from being too much traps and more rear delt. So just pinning my shoulders back and down and not letting them stretch forward, and then pulling nice and wide at the end there hits the rear delts. And these are also another good movement for partials. And then some more posing. I think I'm starting to drop the water from all the sodium on my cheat day. Poses are looking better. I still have to twist more on this, show more obliques. This one looking good. Same thing here, twist more and lean a little uneven from the other side. I got my posing session coming up this week, so that should be exciting. It just looks goofy. I gotta fix it. Something's wrong with this. It is not being hit classically with the leg out. Side chest looks good. Hammy looks great. And then back double bi, also looking good. Gotta try and keep my hands even and crank them back more for the biceps. This side chest looks uneven, but also looks good. And then vacuum is okay, but the ab crunch looks better, I think. And then my classic physique pose.
This has potential to be the best Ninja Creamy ever or the worst. It's gonna be like banana Reese's peanut butter. Maybe. We'll see how it turns out. Added some milk. Now it's smooth. Now we dig a little hole down the center and put these Reese's Pieces in. Give it a taste test. Pretty good. Very banana-y. It's almost like banana vanilla, but it's kind of tastes really good, low-key. Alright, we'll hope some of those get crushed up a little flakes in there, and then I enjoy it. Finished product. A bit high calorie because put a banana in it, and it's my post-workout, so I want some carbs, but about 700 calories, but 80 grams of protein, and this will be my biggest meal post-workout, so should be delicious. Very good. I think a little bit more peanut butter and chocolate next time, and less banana. But tastes amazing. This thing is actually growing on me. Really good. It's like almost like a light chocolate with banana. I don't know how to describe it. It's like a mix of vanilla, banana, and light chocolate with some peanut butter. I approve. Random tidbit, if you guys don't have a wax melter, you should get one. Infinitely better than candles. And they got these cool scents. Nice little light fireplace. And that block of wax will melt and make your room smell up nice. Alright, what's up guys? It is after push day. I've had my meal, I showered, cleaned up a little bit. I'm good. So, I want to start adding like a little, I don't know what we'll call it, like keeping it real segment to these vlogs. Because, like, it's nice showing you guys the training, posing, dieting, whatnot, like the typical gym stuff that goes into it. But I feel like there's a big, like, lack of transparency and like how it affects your life and whatnot on social media with prep, gym, all that sort of stuff. So I just want to go over some things that I've been thinking about, challenged with, stuff like that. Where to start? Number one, I think. So just by nature, I'm kind of a very, I don't know, I wouldn't call it indecisive, but like I can easily be persuaded in terms of the gym. Like, I'm always looking for the next best thing, the next, like the best stuff I can do, the optimal stuff, which is arguably the worst thing you could possibly do, because this is a very long-term game, very consistency, very trust the process, if you will, especially on prep. Like, you can't be changing stuff all the time. I'm very bad at that. So something that I have struggled with this prep is always wanting to change things at the slightest like slowdown or like signs of trouble. Like, weight loss is not linear, not even close. And whenever I see like a stall in progress, maybe not even a real stall, like perfect example is this Thursday. I had a huge refeed meal for my anniversary. Got sushi, lots of sodium, lots of carbs, all that nonsense. And then the past couple days, like, I have not been looking better than the prior week or maybe even the week before that, which is very scary to me because I'm already what I would consider like behind on prep, because I want to come in as lean as I should be, as lean as people compete to be competitive. So at that first sign of like trouble, like, I'm ready to switch. Like, I'm looking at my calories, I'm like, I need to bump these down, like these are unreasonably high. And I mean, those are still beliefs I have. Like, my estimated expenditure is like 3,200 or something crazy, but I mean, I'm weighing all my food, I'm tracking it, and that's the rate of loss. So I can't really argue with the numbers, but it just seems high to me. And when the visual progress and scale progress stalls for even half a week because of sodium and things like that, like, I'm ready to switch it up. I'm ready to crank those calories down and feel miserable. But it is a long con, and you have to trust the process. So I'm sticking it through, sticking with what I wanted to do. 1% my body weight a week, the top end of the aggressiveness to get as lean as I can for the show, but nothing more than that, nothing crazy. Just gonna let it subside and it'll average out over time. Second thing I think I want to talk about, kind of along the same lines as the diet, but the training aspect of it. Like, if I ever have a bad day in the gym, like slightly worse numbers, no pump, like didn't look good, or just like horrible energy, like, I'm ready to switch immediately. Like, I think it's a problem with volume or intensity or frequency. Like, I think like it might be every leg day, at once a week at least, usually on leg days, I'm ready to switch my entire program. Like, I'm ready to go to like upper lower or something because I think I need more rest days, or like lower the intensity and do more volume because I think I'm going too hard, things like that. But, and like, I start rewriting my program like on the treadmill, walking afterwards, which is another hasty adjustment and not trusting the process. And I mean, I don't really have an answer for it. I'm bad at it, and I'm getting better, but you need to let things roll for a little bit and not make hasty adjustments. Like, almost always by the end of the day, or especially the next day, I'm like, that was a bit not logical. And I end up sticking with the same program, making minor tweaks sometimes, but for the most part, hasty adjustments, very bad. In the moment, emotional, not trusting the process. One bad workout, even a couple bad workouts, does not necessarily mean you need to change. My haul, her haul. Just did some pretty interesting meal prep. So we got the 4 days of carb depletion for my practice peak week. So we got, instead of the normal rice and chicken and broccoli, it's cauliflower rice and broccoli. And then chicken's over here, cooking it up. So we're gonna have that. But then the other 2 meals, which are gonna be there, are gonna be, the chicken's gonna go in there, same amount, but it's gonna be like 3 servings of pasta for the carb up day. And then the other meal was ground turkey and peppers, which is in there, which is like the taco meal. And then for the sad carb depletion meals, it's just lettuce. I have one in there. And then, but for the good meal, it's the ground turkey, peppers, and then 1.5 pounds of baby gold potatoes. And then other breakfasts will be either the school meal or you can see somewhere in the back of there, egg whites and just cheese with no rolls. And another meal will probably be Ninja Creamies with just almond milk and whey. But then the carb up meals will be, I think, a bunch of rice with something, and then oats with like eggs or something. So it's gonna be miserable 4 days, but then a great 2 days carb up into the show. Flatbread pizzas before they're in the oven, unfinished, last meal of the day. Finished products: hers, pesto, chicken, tomatoes, mozzarella, spinach. Mine, just basic crust sauce, mozzarella, chicken sausage, topped with sugar-free barbecue. All right, and wrapping it up at 6 weeks out, the weight trend is looking good. 1.8, I think 0.82 pounds per week is what I'm shooting for, and the goal trend is like that. This week was an important week to focus on averages instead of the actual weight. If you see the scale weight line there, I basically didn't lose any weight, but my average went down, and that's what matters. And then calories are up a little bit, I think, from last week. Not much to say here. My expenditure keeps going up. If my rate of loss is staying consistent, then I get extra calories. This gives me good wiggle room. I might be able to dig a little deeper this week and cut off some calories if I'm not hungry, but I'm not going to push it too hard because staying above 2,000 seems to keep me at a good rate of loss, but not misery in my life. And then finally, the expenditure is up about another 50 calories. I still don't know what to say about this. Still taking 10K steps a day. Nothing has really changed, but it's going up and I'm not complaining. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next week with a fake peak week.